Well, hello there. I'm going to show you a little bit of how to play Heaven is the Face, a new Stephen Curtis Chapman song. It's a little unique as it's in an alternate tuning, and if you see YouTube videos of Stephen playing this live, you'll see him have a capo on the 2nd fret. It's because he's in drop C sharp. But for our purposes, you can just put a capo. If you want to do that, you can, and then put a capo on the 2nd fret. But the way I'm doing it, I'm in Dadgad Tuning, and you can just put it on the 1st fret, and it's the same exact thing. So, if you're not familiar with Dadgad, tuning is D, A, D, G, A, D, otherwise known as D modal. And so you can kind of come up with some really nice chords with this tuning, as Stephen did on this song. That chord, for example, is a D5. And this is the intro. It goes D5, that's a D sus2, back to D5 really quick, and then D sus4 to D add 11. So D5, D sus2, D5, D sus4, D add 11. Okay? And that goes through the verses as well. And then it goes to this in the verse. That's a G major 9, bounces around to a G2 to a G sus2. You'll have to hear that out and kind of feel it out. Okay, those are the verses. Chorus starts off on an A5. Mutes this low D string here, and it holds these two down. And it goes to a G major 9th, but a little bit different than this one here. Same bass, but same root rather. And then this throws in this high note there, so. Walk on the last part of the chorus. A5 to an E minor 11. And then when he goes back to the verse, he drops the high back into the verse. Okay? Then the bridge uses the same type of chord, starts off with the E minor 11. I'm hitting this note, I'm muting this string, muting that one here, hitting the rest though. E minor 11th, D over F sharp. This is like that D5 I showed you at the beginning, with an added in F sharp. All of these chords are relative to the capo, by the way. So, and then he goes up to a G add 9. Then he goes to a B minor 7, jumps up the fretboard a little bit. To A at 11. Back to the E minor 11. D over F. G at 9. A at 11. Back to the G add 9, back to the D over F sharp, E minor 11th. Then he goes back to the intro before he hits verse 3. Well, let me try to play the whole song for you. If I mess up, forgive me. This will give you an idea of how to sing it. And also, my mic's a little sensitive on this, so if I start peaking, I apologize for that also. I'll try to sing quiet. Heaven is the face of a little girl, with dark brown eyes that disappear when she smiles. Heaven is a place where she calls my name, says, Daddy, please come play with me for a while. God, I know it's all of this and so much more, but God, you know that this is what I'm aching for. God, you know I just can't see beyond the door. So right now, heaven is the sound of a breathing beat, lying on my chest, falling fast asleep while I sing. Heaven is a wave covering my own, being there to keep her safe from harm while she dreams. God, I know it's all of this and so much more, but God, you know that this is what I'm aching for. God, you know I just can't see beyond the door. But in my mind's eye, I can see a place where your glory fills every empty space. All the cancer is gone, every mouth is fed, and there's no one left in the orphan's bed. Every lonely heart finds their one true love, and there's no more goodbye, and no more not enough, and there's no more enemy. Heaven is a sweet maple syrup kiss. That was another little thing that I miss with her gone. Heaven is a place where she takes my hand, leads me to you, and we both run into your arms. Oh God, I know it's so much more than I can dream. It's far beyond anything I can conceive. So God, you know I'm trusting you until I see.